Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs. Trashkin all. Good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. I'm, of course, your humble host, your friendly bi-neighborhood raccoon on the spectrum, Raspa Trash Bear. So feel free to help yourself to a drink and a snack. Gather around the trash fire. We got some Liza P to play. And... oh, what's this? Ah, he actually went to the Union Workshop. We lied. So, keep that ball rolling, shall we? If you want to become human, you've got to lie, Trashkin. Like I said, I don't trust him, so... maybe I trust him if it weren't for the whole nagging fact. The screen hints imply not to trust him. He's somewhere around here. Yeah, about that.
You? I didn't think we'd ever meet again. Can't say I'm happy to see you, though. Sorry, I let my frustration get the better of me. This place is crawling with hostile puppets. You must have known that, but you still sent me here. Honor and trust are everything to this hound. You've insulted me to the core. I'll never forgive you. But perhaps there's a shred of decency in you? So I'll ask again. Do you know of a safe place?
Listen.
Nice try, but I've been there already and I know better. The puppets have already destroyed that place. Again, you spurn my trust. But even a brave soul like me cannot afford another enemy in times like these. I shall show you mercy. Perhaps it will inspire a nobler spirit in you. But beware, do not fool me ever again. It seems the hotel is the only other option.
Damn it. Well, I process of elimination myself into this corner. I believe his gimmick is trading you unique weapons for boss ergo. Recall correctly. And a bit of ergo on top.
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now.
Indeed.
Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow.
That's my best guess.
Petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster.
Unless the
I'm
cure
worried about the Malum District.
is worse.
Just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
I'm willing to bet. Anything new, Paladina?
Welcome to Hotel Craft.
Antonia? Anything spring to mind?
People have no idea so many secrets are buried in Krat. Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious about?
Ah, nothing new. I wonder... ugh. Not much better than last. Hi, Hound.
It's you. This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of the outside world. I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what we nobles do. Betrayal creates a debt that is particularly hard to pay back. But I am a man with generosity and mercy in abundance. I shall give you the honor of viewing my treasure so that you may apologize. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ego of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it. I've certainly done likewise.
Kill strong enemies to gain rare ergo. Treasure hunter who collects this rare ergo. You can exchange it for precious weapons or amulets. 7 coil spring sword. Non-disassemblable. Etiquettes. So that's what those ghosts are wielding. Sword of the Holy Ark. Extreme modification increases weapon attack in proportion to number of fable stats. Broken Hero, Braid Leader, Twisted Angels, Braid Leader. Seven coil spring sword that was stored in the workshop tower. Even Geppetto could not replicate this fine masterpiece. 7 hashtag S on the blades. Symbols? Sure. The text that remained engraved on the Eastern relic is inspired the workshop technicians to make a masterpiece for this generation. Huh. A perfect block, absolute counter. Self-defense weapon adored by the leader of the bastards. It can be disguised as an umbrella, but it bares its teeth on the moment of attack. Social dignity can be seen not only in the ballroom, but also on the battlefield. The leader of the bastards did not lose his poise on either stage. I love lore bits. Special greatsword that was laying asleep in the St. Frangelico Cathedral. It can transform between a special greatsword and a glaive. The Arc Saintus weapons was reproduced for puppet use, and it made a grand appearance at Karat events. However, its legendary holiness could not be reproduced. Stamina consumption is reduced momentarily. Okay. Chance I'm being consumed when using pulse cells. Ooh. Dancing one. Enables dodging even with low stamina. Fable stats. So first, guys, temporarily increases in damage inflicted by weapon attack. Conquering amulet. So, you always got a choice in these. I must admit, I do find them all tempting. But not now. Believe that from when I have a need. But yeah, there's a big hunk of ergo to be gained from each.
At the House of Vanini, even...
Anything new? Alas, no. Just the liners I think I turned down.
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy, and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder.
Okay.
The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works.
EWD?
If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand...
Well, I am going out there anyway.
Would you? Could
Yes.
you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this...
Nobody's
this
explained that to
puppet
me.
rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect the ergo itself is corrupted, or at least compromised.
Well,
I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend. It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into murderous tools of bloodshed.
there I am babbling to myself after I took a swig. I know if I muted mic. An ergo wavelength decoder left by Venini. This device finds the error in Grand Cover, or the Grand Covenant printed on the puppets. Venini decided to analyze the puppet's ergo's wavelengths to determine the cause of the puppet frenzy. You should be able to collect quite a number of records while getting rid of the puppets all over Karat. So I have a plug to my name. Let's see. Deus Ex Machina. Landmine. Pandemonium. Acid. Corruption Fluid. Aegis. And Falcon Eyes. Big hecking gun. Well, I know what makes the most sense for us. Ex Machina. Well, I've no Legion calibers to my name, so alas. Base format will have to do. Hey, Eugenie.
You know that stalker? The Hound?
Yes.
Is it true you brought him here?
No.
Wow. I didn't know he was still alive. Thank heavens. I haven't seen him in person, and I don't know how I'd react. How do you thank the man who saved your life?
Eugenie,
I'm so glad that someone so kind has reached safety. And speaking of safety, please take care of yourself out there.
You've got it, Eugenie. Don't think they're who they say they are. I mean, the man sounds like a crass jerk when he's not, when nobody's looking. Though, to be fair, I also occasionally sound like a crass jerk when nobody's looking. Still, don't trust him.
A victim of the petrification disease turned into a monster.
Uh-huh.
That's just tragic. Could the disease lead to puppet frenzy? No, that doesn't make sense. Remember, puppets cannot get the disease. But puppets shouldn't frenzy either.
True.
I made them to obey and protect humans, not go berserk and harm them.
Well, I mean, here we are.
Stalkers blame me. They think I worked with the alchemists to spread the disease to puppets.
Do we know the alchemists spread the disease?
How sad. All this resentment, with a lie at the root of it. That's why my only wish is that you stay a good boy. No resentment. No lies.
I had to lie to get here. I have so many questions. Questions are for later, action for now. The altar. We've got an elevator to catch. Put it off too long, Trashkin. Don't know if the Flom Purge will be useful here, but I'm betting there's going to be more monsters as we go. All right. Another open door. You know, just in case, Trashkin. I've learned to check these very carefully. Oh. Nope. No secrets there. Pays to be sure about these things, Trashkin. Oh, it's hard to be sure of anything around here. Big and empty. Makes me somehow more nervous. Oh, that's more like I'm used to. Half of the program, Froggy. That thing have... Oh, of course. They're... Oh. And bear traps. Oh, joy. Alright. One set of problems down. Just a dozen or so more to go.
Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new.
Equality for chaos.
A receding tide sinks all boats.
Oy. Smiling bunny mark. Mark carved with a smiling bunny. It was left on the grave of Malum District Slums. The smiling bunny is well-known sign of the stalkers. It's said to serve as a sort of pass in certain areas. What looking stargazer that? Locked. And a fine example of an outhouse. Sadly, this one sans door. Perhaps there was a curtain hung. We in the boonies now, Trashkin. Why, if you listen carefully, you may hear banjo. Just in case. Okay, I flunked that one. For a reason, I wasn't able to get my... Oh! I was hitting Legion instead of Guard. Whoops! Alright, that's on me. Oh, hold up. Hooray! Awful lot of bear traps down there. Uh-oh. Okay, then. More curious about here. Like, there's a pair of bear traps. Oh, this is a trap. Yep. What we got in here? Acidic spear blade, acidic spear handle. Well, that'll be handy if I ever figure out what's actually weak to that. Ah. Oh, brother. Is that a bar? Yeah, it's a bar. And that is a dead fool. Oh, dear sweet glove. That feels like it's gonna be a problem. Then some. Heck me. And more bear traps. And even more bear trap. We should probably give you a wide berth. Do you turn back, friend? All right, successfully negotiated. Look, you make as much fun of me as you want. I don't win most fights against bears in good games. Or excuse me, in standard difficulty. This is a Far Cry, and I don't have a pile of rifle ammo to solve the problem. Hey. Well, that went poorly. Right. There we go. Our water doesn't look so healthy over there. Up. I seem to keep missing the swallow or the follow-up swipe on lights. Oh, this is problems. Tomb slums. Oh, great. Here they come, here they come. Well, since that's a thrower, I ain't stepping out there. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, you're a wreck. Sort of a half stage, huh? Okay, cat dust. What the hell is cat dust? Do we want to know? Hello. More outhouses, more loot for me. Oh, there's gonna be a scrap somewhere in there. I can tell. Oh. Man. Where the hell's that coming from? Well, no time to worry about it now. Awful lot of corpses down there. Okay. Right, we got a path back up. And I got more problems up here than not. Cheap of me, but effective. Alright, but we got a gap up there, so... Wait. I didn't just... Oh, hell, Trashkin. All right. There's treasure to be found in a collapsing shack. Oh. Is a... Find out what happened to the greedy couple. Well, that grants us access. Does this do what I... Oh. Hey. Right, so there's a door there. A wooden oh, we're at the start. Self-resident struggles. Everything changed after the doctors spread the blue medicine. I buried my brother. I didn't even know it was my brother. Who's the doctor? Whose blue hair is in his cane? Sophia. Somebody got hold of Sophia and... Oh, nose. All right. I will take 1 point of capacity, please. All right. On standard strengthening frame. Still have a basic certified liner. Slight advantage to piercing. All right, down I go. More work to be done. More snoots to be booped. Oh, that was a secret. I stand corrected. Right, let's clear myself a safe path. Sure there aren't any more nasty surprises down there for me. That seems worth investigating. Wanted, Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Uh-oh. Okay, day. We're down. I think this is a safe section for my reading needs. Whoops. Right. There it is. A group of 4 stalkers charged with theft, assault, tampering with bodies, and other serious crimes. Their base is the Malum District, so be extremely careful when entering it. I think that's a way forward, but... Whoa, brother! It has a club now? And some pretty good aerial control. Unga bunga to you too, sir. Damn it. That extra weeks that's doing me in. Well, that went incredibly poorly off the bat. Fortunately, I don't have a lot of work to set myself up for it again. Maybe I need to be a little more liberal with the flamberge. I keep forgetting I have a whole flamethrower for a left arm. It's a problem. Well, those, technically speaking, aren't problems for that fight, necessarily. Okay, I think we're good to go there. God, that was a, what, 4 back-to-back? That feels like a little much, but okay. Again, with feeling. From the top. I can't cheap shot them from above, which is good environmental planning on the devs' part. Just... Mm-hmm. I'm either dodging way too early, way too late, or right into the next in the series. Alright, that's fine. Sometimes you just gotta brute force it, Trashkin. Keep going until the boss makes an unlucky move and you get to capitalize on it. Inelegant, but effective. Right, meatbag. That is about the last place I would choose to fight that thing. But it worked out. Open the door?
Yep.
Uh-oh. What befell the greedy couple? Well, there's a man and there's a woman. Belford corrosion comparator. Well, when in Rome, Trashkin. Slight weight increase. But improves on everything else. Well, why not? How, pray tell? Do you see anything of note, Trashkin? Because I don't. Other than... Whoops. Ah. Uh-oh. Well, that is a problem. Yeehaw. Sure there's nothing over here? Lovely view. Despite the dim light, I bet by noon that would be a lovely sight. I really bet if you got the sunlight coming in on a cool, clear day, that's make a field day of taking pictures around here. Alas, we are where we are. When we are. I don't trust this bridge. Poplar's Bridge. Oh. Well, that would explain why. Rabbits. Couldn't make it easy for us, could they? Just in case. There we go. I'm betting that being made of metal, we don't exactly swim well. Well, metal, ceramics, cogwheels. I see. I see. There we go. Fragment for our troubles. Now, let's see here.
Hi, Tess. 1, 2, 1, 2. We have a schedule update from the intruder. It's time to die.
I say they built you to deal with that. A little cheese for the monstrosity. Grilled. I didn't know you could do that. That just kind of worked out for me. Hey, what? Oh, at least stay and get your beating. They might have another ace up their sleeves. But whoever it might be, I'm not sticking around to find out. I will come. Sweepers Branch Office Newspapers Archive. Hold on, Trashkin. I gotta get a drink before I start with this. Okay, drink acquired. Sweepers Branch Office Newspaper Archives. Target info. Target name unknown. Affiliation Sweepers. Code name Cat. Joined the group as an apprentice stalker, but is inactive in the group. Has been reported multiple times for ignoring ranks and neglecting duty. Caught being in contact with the contact for the past year with the Fox, a bastard stalker. Under investigation for leaking inside secrets, but has not responded yet. Extra info. Fox, target name, unknown, affiliation, the Bastards, codename, Fox. As it is with the Bastards, she is assumed to have been ousted from the noble succession. The interesting thing is, she claims that the cat is a bastard of the family, so in other words, her lost sibling. If the information above is reliable, the cat is possibly a spy from the Bastards. It's an unofficial interrogation, so there are no restrictions on the methods available. I think I really don't like...
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Malum District. A nasty puppet has invaded our territory. Be careful.
Gee, thanks. Really feel that Malum District welcome. Hospitality is well worth the trip. Hello. Ah, brother. All of that, what does me in is a beam walk. Oh, I'll show myself out, Trashkin. See you next week. No, we can't leave it like that now, can we? I'm having flashbacks of Bloodborne to the tower drop again. If you don't know, you're the lucky one. And this is where we're gonna pause, Trashkin, because we're in a fresh section allotted cat and fox. A sweeper suspected of being a secret spy for the bastards and lost sibling of the fox. The fox, a bastard wanted for questioning who may have suffered torture. I think I trust them further than most, but we'll see if that trust is rewarded. So, Trashkin, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll pick up with the Malum District proper next time. Sorry about the mute, Trashkin. I try to catch these things in the moment, but every now and again I just miss or forget. That said, if you enjoyed your time here, please do consider hitting the subscribe button and joining us around the trash fire. If you're already subscribed, well, hey, likes, dislikes, because I don't tell you what to do with the buttons, Trashkin. Hype and shares, even just talking up to a receptive friend, is helpful to keep the channel growing, the trash fire burning, and cover the cost of snacks. And reach more Trashkin, of course. We've got plenty more Let's Plays to keep you amused if you've got the time, the inclination, but if you must depart us now, I'd like to remind you all to help yourself to a drink and a snack for the road. We've got plenty. Hold up that camping chair. We'll have need of it again soon enough. Don't worry about the trash fire. We've got that tended. Count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Go tell the folks you love you give a good damn. Play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.